what a boy wants. Diva drive time.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you got something to say? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So, before you made me wait to have this conversation for Diva drive time, this is my issue.
Could you hold it?
Can I hold it correctly?
Yeah, like that.
I'm sorry, I'm not the usual camera person for this, so excuse me. It's not like a street, it's just a street anyway. We didn't give you any view. But anyway, this is my issue. You tell me you have feelings for me. You tell me you admire what I'm doing. And then you realize, or sit back and say, you know what? You have so much going on. And I think, you know, you have all these plans and it looks like you have your life on track. And I just think I'm going to get left behind. And so, you know, even though I have these feelings for you, I don't want to, you know, get so wound up because it looks like you're going to do big things. So my question is, what, you'd rather date a woman that doesn't have anything going on in her life? So what, you can feel like the man so you can provide for her and do for her and you can tell her what her plans should be? And exactly what big plans? Why can't you have big plans with me? If you're that much of a man, then you should be right there by my side or behind me because I'll be behind your back. So I don't understand that. This puzzles me. And then you continue to want to text me and talk to me about all my goals and how sexy I look one night. And then tell me, wow, I knew you was doing your thing. Sorry, I really wish I could be beside you. And in the back of my mind, I want to say, why? You're too much of a punk to actually be a man to support me?
OMG. That was a little violent. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I think this would be our first Diva Drive question that people would have to respond to. What is it that men want? Because, like, you know, wishing Kelly was here right now, like she says, we're going to stop telling the men that we have goals and aspirations and college degrees because they don't want to hear that. They want to hear that you got 4 baby daddies and 7 children. And 3 of the baby daddies are in jail and the other one beat you last week. I think maybe because they want to be Superman and save the day, when there's so much other things to be saved. So,
exactly.
You know,
the thing is,
you be saving my day by saving my night. How about that?
Exactly.
That'll save my day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just save my night 3 times a week, and you will save all my days.
Have you seen that new show, House Husbands?
No, I have not.
It's called Hollywood House Husbands.
I heard about it.
I saw, yes, it's about these, you know, these married couples, and the guys are not like guys that don't really, they're not slackers. They were guys that had a career, but their wife's career was so much, you know, was so prevalent that they became house husbands. They stay at home. They go and pick up. No, it's you know what? They could do daycare, but they want one of the parents to be in the house.
Right.
So they decided, you know, since the wife is the one that's doing so much better, I'm man enough to be a house husband. He goes to play dates, talks with the other wives at the play dates, at the gym and this and that.
Wendy Williams was talking about that, and she was like, no, she can't have a Mr. Mom. The only issue I would have with the house husband is he hanging out with the housewives a little too much. That might be my only issue. Mm-hmm. But other than that, you say, yeah. That might, you know, you going on play days. Is that what we calling it now? Play days?
You know, my gym and those places where you go and take your kids to play.
No, I understand. But, you know, we calling it a play date now. But I would not have an issue if I'm making the most money and you know how to handle the checkbook. I will hand the check over.
I would love that. I would love that. And I'm a strong enough woman to let a man still be the head of the household, even if I'm bringing in the check. You understand?
Let me ask you something. What are the goals and the aspirations exactly?
My goals and aspirations?
Yeah,
okay. Besides my acting and my spoken word, and my goal is to win a Grammy in spoken word. That's one. But right now, I've been working for the last 2 years, and he's one of the few people I shared this goal with. When I've had my child, I noticed how many things were for children and how many things were not easy access for children. So I've just incorporated a company called Never Grow Up. and it's geared towards children 12 and under. I'm starting a clothing retail store. It opens up on October 31st. Next year, March 2010, it expands to a children's barbershop and beauty salon. But it's all targeted towards kids 12 and under. A friend of mine, her name is Sheila, she has just got her daycare license. She's been accredited in this and that. She's always wanted to open up a daycare. Hopefully in the long run, she thinks in 1 more year she'll be ready and have all the things, and we'll expand that to another section. The long-term goal is a whole strip called Never Grow Up, and everything is dedicated to kids, from dance to this to that. And he's one of the few people I shared that with. And, wow, this and that, and I don't understand. He could be there. He could be there right now. Like, I'm missing sleep because of different meetings. Go over there and take care of the last minute details.
Be the driver for the day.
I am telling you, he's telling me on the phone, oh, get your rest, this and that. Like he wasn't, like he's supportive. You're really that supportive.
How about you come over and put me to sleep? I'm just saying. Yes, it all boils down to the basics with me.
And I think what really...
That's what I need you for.
That's true.
What's the problem?
That's true.
Why is that a problem? I don't need you, quote unquote, for anything else. Like I'm going to die if you don't provide it. But really and truly, we were not put here to go bump in the night. This goes in here for a reason. So for us straight women, if you're bisexual or whatever, you got more options. Or if you're gay, you can hang out with your girlfriends and y'all can get it in. But yes, we need men for that. If nothing else, your ego should be big enough to handle just providing that. You should be okay with. But I digress. This is Renee's story.
No. I understand because I agree. Hold on. I agree with that. I'm okay because one time Ingrid and I had a conversation and she was like, yeah, maybe, you need that person that's out there in the entertainment. I was like, actually, no, I couldn't take it. And she said, why? I said, because they're going to be too busy. Because when I need some, they're going to be filming a movie. They're going to be filming a movie. Mm-hmm. If I'm filming a movie and you're filming a movie and I need it right now, you can't stop and fly over to me. But the guy that's not, that's not filming a movie just has a 9 to 5. Oh, you take a sick day and I'm flying you out here. Or you're down, like I said, taking care of my business, and we have a manager. You come see me, bring the kids, let's tour together.
I'm looking for the cute garbage man. They got really good benefits, and they work like 3 hours a day. And it's hard to get fired. I'm just saying. If you in New York, getting a job as a garbage man is hard to do. Like, you really, really got to know somebody that knows somebody to get a job as a garbage man. But once you in that union, it's on and popping. You good. And the benefits are great. I'm just saying. I just need you to put me to sleep.
So how do you feel about this, Rebecca?
I thought of a couple of things. So many, but I'll start with the saying that I heard from an artist that we sort of sacrifice our relationships for our art even when we don't want to. And I think that it deals with the fact that people can't really handle it. And that's why I was asking you what your goals and aspirations were, because I was wondering whether or not it dealt with the arts, and in part it does in terms of your acting and your poetry.
Yes.
But I don't think many men can handle that. And even when, I think about the scene, I don't know too many poets in my circle that are in healthy relationships. Because they're always on the forefront, because they're traveling. You get on the stage, people are admiring you. You get off the stage,
they're admiring your persona.
They're admiring the persona.
But they don't. And they want to get to know the persona. And then when it's like, oh, that's not how you are all the time. Like, I trip out every time people call me. They go, "Are you sleeping?" I'm like, no, I'm not loud and obnoxious all day. Like, I don't wake up laying in my